So what we'll do here is, number one, set up a content page. And like we chatted about in the presenting content online um, uh, workshop, the first one would always be some form of welcome page, um, about creating that human element. So I'm actually going to take you through this, and this is how I would set up my first one. So just to tell everyone that this is what we'll put on the page content. So this is what students will see. We need to give the page a title, but this is actually a blank canvas. So we can add in text here. So welcome uh, guys to the first online lesson. All right. So we can put in that, but I actually want to put in my videos. I just want to bring over my videos to this page, just so that you can see why I say this is also could also be quite cool. So I've created a little welcome video where students will see my face. We still want to create that human contact. It's 1.7 megabyte. My introduction 1.7. My video 2 is 5 megabyte. My other video is 5.8. So in terms of size, that's brilliant. So we can actually create smaller videos, and these ones were really small because I didn't want you to have to watch long movies. But I would say head to about 15 minutes, but not more than that. So I'm going to put in my welcome video here. I'm going to upload. I'm going to pause for the upload. Well, that went actually fast. Wow. Well, of course, it's small videos. So now we've pasted our video. So we can do, as I said, in this content page, we can add in whatever we like. We can embed files. We can add in pictures if we'd like. There's a whole bunch of different options. We can add in links to external websites, but remember when we spoke about data, that might be an additional charge if zero rated URLs do come in. So there's different things that we can do in this space. We can add in math symbols, etc. Okay, so this is going to be my content that I'm going to put in. And again, you can do whatever you'd like here. Then we need to say arrange content buttons horizontally. So you'll see what that is going to do now. And now I'm going to say display in menu. Then we need to create the first button. And this button we will say next page. Then we need to select jump. So what this means is at the bottom of our page, we're going to have a button that's going to say next page. This can then take us either to, if we leave it at this page, we're just going to be stuck in a loop. It's just going to take us back to the current page. We can go to next page, previous page, or we can end the lesson. Here is where we can select them to clusters, but we actually want to say next page. And that's as simple as that, and saying save. We can preview what we've created by simply hitting preview. So students can actually, I'm not sure if you could hear that, but students can come in, welcome guys to the first lesson. They can watch the little video, which I hope you don't all have to watch. At the moment, if we read next page, it will be the end of the lesson. But we can then go back to edit, and we have this page. Now, if we're adding a second page, it is again as simple as adding a page, but now this menu has changed. So now we're going to say add a new page. Oh, sorry. And I have to say, add a new content page. And I'm going to call this my introduction. What I didn't do on the first page is say, please watch this short video. All right. And again, I've got some video to embed. And intro and action 1. I'm going to upload this little video. Again, it's going remarkably quick on my very slow connection this morning. Well, for me, it's morning in any case. And I say insert media. Again, I'm going to go next page. And I wanted to take us through to the next page. We say save. But that video, I actually asked them to write me something. So I'm going to say add in a question. Now it pops up into creating a question page for me. So now I can select. I can do multiple choice. I can add numerical questions, short answers, essays, or true or false. So I'm going to go for an essay because I want people to write me a little paragraph. It doesn't have to be profound. And I'm going to call this question or share your experience. Ooh. Sometimes I wonder that I ever get anything typed. Okay, and here we're going to say, please write a short reflection about the following. And I've actually had these on my slide. Have you done some form of online assessment? What was it? Was it high? What was the stakes? Was it positive or negative? Then here again, we're going to say, jump to next page. We can add in a score if we'd like. So this can actually contribute to marks, and this can then also add to your gradebook. So I'm going to say save. So we've now got our first question, and let's have a preview. So students will come in, they'll see, boom. We won't see a progress bar because we can edit the lesson, but students will see a little bar here that shows there's 3 bits. So we go to the next page, we watch the little video. Again, I've shot little videos of about a minute, and what you can see here is the videos are actually embedded, so we can't skip through bits. So students actually need to watch the entire thing to be able to click and actually answer this. So here we've got our little questionnaire, and I think we can try and tidy this up a bit. And students can then respond in this block. They hit submit. And at the moment, this is where the lesson ends, but it doesn't have to. If we go back to edit, I actually have another content page that I want to add. Oh, sorry, there's my zoom. And say add a content page. And here I would like again to import a video. I think this is what's this one called? Principles. So sound assess principles of sound assessment. And I think by this time students would know we want them to watch the video. So I'm actually not going to put in any text. I'm just going to put down the video. And upload. And as I say again, we can make these videos a bit longer. It doesn't necessarily have to be these very short videos. I just put the videos in as very short so that when you go through the lesson, you'll actually just see the logic and just get some experience of what students could experience. And here I'll say next page. And I mean, this description is open for what you would like to say. You can say turn the page, or turn the page on the next adventure, or whatever. We can be as creative as we want. But now I would like to add in another question. And we can now choose something different. So I'm going to choose a multiple choice, just so that you can see what the multiple choice would look like. And I'm going to ask something about prin principles of assessment. All right. Sorry about that. So here we'll put in our question. All right. I'm going to say which of the following statements shows an understanding of the principles of sound assessment. Now, before I go too fast, we can actually say it's a multiple answer, or in this case, it's going to be a single answer. And I'm actually just copying in my possible answers. But what I want to show you, once we've given all the possible answers, it's actually quite amazing what this can do. It can be super powerful. And hopefully some of you will click through this and actually just see if the logic works for you. So let's say we've now said it's only one answer, and the first answer is assessment needs to be valid and reliable. That is the correct score, so we're going to give it 1. Here we can, like in all multiple choice, give individual feedback. Yes, you are correct. Well done. And again, we can put in a nice picture if we'd like. I like putting in pictures. It just livens up online learning a bit. So sorry, I like putting in those type of things. So yes, well done. You are correct. Now, instead of actually importing any feedback, we can actually let students rewatch this if they got this wrong. So if answer 1 is correct, we can say go to next page. However, if you get it wrong, we can say go to previous page. Right? Score is 0, indicating that this answer is wrong. And the same with these ones. We can say go to previous page. I'm sorry for anybody who got this wrong, because you're going to have to watch it again. Haha. Go to previous page. So we've got those zeros, but we can still give that response. Oh, sorry. Please watch the short video again. And we'll actually go through this in a bit. So how we've set up this question now is for it to actually put in the correct answer, yes, well done, or if we get it wrong, we're going to have to watch that video again. So when we are done, we say save changes, and let's preview from our last page. Now let's start it from the start again. So here's our first one, the little welcome. We'll go through what we're going to cover today, and the first task, just to get our students in that critical mind space of thinking critically about what they're going to be doing, and how we're going to shape their idea. We say submit, We go into the first video. As you can see, we can click through. Next video. Oh, I broke it. So let's just model exactly where it went wrong. So what we can actually see is, without going into the detail, we'll see welcome page jumps next page, introduction jumps next page, share experiences jumps next page, principles of sound assessment stuck in a loop. So now to edit that page, we can go to update page, scroll down, click update, say next page please, hit save. And this is standard practice. I mean, we all at some stage make mistakes, so it's always good to test. We hit preview. Do we want to start at the last page? Yes, we want to, because we don't want to click through everything again. Here we've got that. We go to next page. Here's our first questions, and I'm going to say submit, and it says sorry, wrong answer. Sorry, please watch the short video again. We go back to that. We hit next page. This time we've now corrected our understanding as a student. We hit submit. Boom, well done, thank you so much. And there we go. Congratulations, end of a lesson is reached. And we can actually then go into different spaces. But what this gives us as lecturers, it gives us a space where we can actually go and look at reports, and we'll be able to see our entire class list, who's completed it and what's their percentage score. We'll be able to see how long the average time was, what was the highest score, the lowest score, the most time taken, and the lowest time taken. And that we can actually follow through to individuals. So we can see who clicked through, and we can see quite a bit of detail around individual students. So it's a very useful tool to be able to give you not control, but just a space where we can see what's going on, and ability to check in with our students if we need to. Thank you so much for watching.